Lesson on the Versa Director user interface will discuss the various tabs available in the user interface and the configurations, deployments, and other functions that can be performed from these tabs. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to list the various tabs in the Versa Director user interface and explain the functions that can be performed in each of these tabs. Versa Director provides the main user interface to the Versa SD-WAN solution. It acts as an orchestration platform for the environment. Versa Director is a multi-tenant capable management and provisioning platform, which offers the capability to define parent and suborganizations, and to manage, provision, and monitor each entity separately with role-based access control, or RBAC. This capability permits a service provider or enterprise to distribute SD-WAN service management and organization management to departments or suborganizations while maintaining management and functional separation of those entities. Versa Director user interface is used to create and publish SD-WAN device configurations, to define SD-WAN environment parameters, to authorize and provision new devices in the SD-WAN, and to monitor device parameters and performance both in real time and historically when deployed with the Versa Analytics component. Versa Director contains 5 main components which are accessible from the top menu bar of the web user interface. The main components are Monitor, Configuration, Workflows, Administration, and Analytics. Each of these components provides a wide range of visibility and flexibility in how to configure, deploy, monitor, and manage the entire SD-WAN environment. Click each tab to learn more. The monitoring function provides real-time statistics and analysis of the SD-WAN nodes and links. It provides detailed information on individual devices. The charts and graphs of the monitor user interface provide a quick view of the status of the environment with information such as input and output statistics of WAN links, application traffic statistics, device health and events, network policy violations, and much more. In addition, performance tools are available to test reachability, perform packet capture for analysis, and test the upload and download speeds from individual branch devices. The monitor dashboard is also referred to as device context mode because it references an individual device. In addition to monitoring the status of an individual device, device context mode allows the direct modification of a device configuration and administration parameters without using configuration templates. From the Configuration tab, templates, devices, and objects can be configured. Configuration tasks can be performed using templates, which create a general description of parameters that can be applied to multiple devices. This enables configuration consistency and reduces repetitive tasks. Configuration templates provide the ability to create a set of parameters that will be used and reused across multiple devices. There are 3 main types of templates. Device templates provide a framework for physical device parameters. Service templates define sets of services that can be applied to multiple devices. Common templates define system parameters that can be applied to multiple devices. The creation of templates and devices in the system is typically done through workflows. Modifications, adjustments, and more advanced parameters of existing templates are typically performed through the Configuration Templates workspace. Click each type of template to learn more. The Devices menu provides access to individual device configuration, device groups, and device bind data. The devices are the individual nodes in the SD-WAN. The configuration synchronization status is displayed, as well as reachability status. The configuration parameters of each device can be modified by clicking on the device name. It's important to remember that when a device is associated with a template configuration, individual changes can be made to the device. However, once the template is redeployed to the network, individual device modifications may be overwritten with the template configuration. Click each highlighted section to learn more. The Objects section provides access to configuring several key components of the SD-WAN environment, such as WAN networks, DHCP options profiles, and VPN profiles. Click each highlighted section to learn more. We discussed several configuration components, including templates, service templates, device groups, WAN links, and so forth. All of these components must be organized properly and associated with each other in order to create a complete device configuration. Versa Workflows provides centralized, organized processes to create devices, organizations, device templates, application templates, and other parameters that are required for a complete deployment. Versa Workflows provide a configuration wizard-like approach to configure and deploy the SD-WAN environment. A workflow guides the user through each step of the configuration and deployment process and creates all of the required dependencies between devices, templates, device groups, and configuration parameters. Workflows also serve as a centralized system for modifying deployed devices. Care should be taken when using workflows to modify existing devices and templates, since workflows don't take into consideration any changes that may have been made to existing templates or devices outside of workflows, and may recreate those entities and overwrite previous configuration parameters. In general, workflows are designed to perform the initial creation of devices and templates, and most changes to those entities should be made in the templates themselves, and not through workflows. When a template is created by using a workflow, all the information needed to create a full device template is presented in a user-friendly format. The process begins by providing a form for basic device information, and the user is guided through the entire process. The example in the image shows the second tab in the workflow process, where the device layout is defined. The number of ports on the device is shown as a graphic, and ports are assigned roles by clicking on the port and selecting the appropriate parameters. Only the parameters that are valid to the organization associated with the template are available. A simple form for static or parameterized or per device configuration parameters ensures that all of the necessary information is placed in the template. Values such as routing instance and zone information are automatically generated based on the organization value and LAN name that is entered by the administrator. Knowledge of how the routing instances are created and configured is not needed, as the system automatically creates the configuration. If a device layout needs to change at a later time, the workflow can be modified and the changes will be applied to all devices associated with the template and parameters within the workflow. For example, if a new WAN service will be provisioned in the network, adding a new WAN port to the template workflow creates the fields and parameters needed to deploy the new service at remote sites. When the remote site is ready to provision, The configuration bind data for that device can be added by the administrator, and the form to provide that bind data will already be present in the device configuration section. It's important to note that all of these processes take place on Versa Director, and when a workflow or template is modified on Versa Director, the new template configuration must be deployed to the devices before it takes effect. The Services tab allows you to define the types of services that will be performed by the devices that use the template. The types of services available in the configuration of the devices depends on this setting. For example, if the NGFW services are selected, a configuration hierarchy that allows the configuration of next-generation firewall services will be placed in the configuration. If the SFW option is selected, the configuration parameters for stateful firewall services will be present in the configuration template. If the None option is configured, the resulting template will not have the option to configure security services. When a workflow is deployed, the process that takes place during the deployment can be tracked through the Tasks window. From the example in the slide, the list of tasks that the workflow performs is listed. These are all the tasks that would have to be tracked and performed manually by the administrator without the use of workflows. The administration section of the Director user interface provides access to the components that define the SD-WAN environment. From the administration section, organizations are defined as well as their hierarchical relationship with each other. Domain-wide parameters such as authentication, role-based access, licensing, and authorization parameters are defined here. The configuration of the Versa Director platform itself is also performed here. Software image management can be performed from the Versa Director. New software versions can be downloaded to Versa Director and pushed to devices for software upgrades, as can security packages that update signature databases and application definitions. Device inventory can be shown and managed for a complete listing of all SD-WAN devices deployed in the network. Let's look at a few of the main sections of the Administration tab. They are Appliances, Entitlement Manager, Director User Management, and Inventory. Click each highlighted section to learn more. Another key function performed from the Administration section is the RMA process. The RMA process is used to replace an appliance in the field with a new appliance. The devices defined in Versa Director are associated with a physical or virtual appliance based on serial number. To replace an appliance in the field, all the administrator needs to do is tell Versa Director that the Versa Director device should be associated with a new appliance serial number. The device to serial number assignment is located in the Administration Inventory Hardware dashboard. To reassign a Versa Director device to a new appliance serial number, click the Replace Serial Number button and enter the serial number of the replacement appliance. When the new appliance is onboarded, it will inherit all of the properties of the Versa Director device, effectively replacing the old appliance. Next, we will look at the Analytics dashboard. The Analytics dashboard displays the same information that would be seen if logged directly into the Versa Analytics node. Where the Monitor section shows the real-time statistics and status of devices, the Analytics section shows historical data of the environment. From the Analytics dashboard, you can view information about security, system status, system interfaces, and logs. Click each option to learn more. You have reached the end of this lesson. In this lesson you learned the Versa Director provides the main user interface to the Versa SD-WAN solution. It acts as an orchestration platform for the environment. The monitoring function provides real-time statistics and analysis of all the SD-WAN nodes and links. It also provides detailed information on individual devices. The Configuration tab enables the configuration of templates, devices, and objects. The Workflows tab provides an organized process to create devices, organizations, device templates, application templates, and other parameters that are required for a complete deployment. The Administration section of the Director user interface provides access to the components that define the SD-WAN environment. The Analytics dashboard displays the same information that would be seen if logged directly into the Versa Analytics node.